I'm sorry I'm running a little late today. I am here to do your weekly zodiac readings, but first, I need to announce the free reading giveaway winner because my page hit 150,000 subscribers today. Yay! And it's really due to you guys sharing and supporting and liking, and I love it. If you guys remember when I went live, did I go live at 11:11? Cool. When I went live last weekend, actually Monday, I did uh, a reverse giveaway, meaning instead of waiting until I hit 150,000 to give away something, I prepared the grid and decided to go ahead and do the contest before I hit 150,000 with full faith and knowing in the law of attraction and the law of the universe that I would hit 150,000. And today I did. Yay. The day I went live. That's awesome. That is so awesome. So thank you guys. I really appreciate that. A lot of you have been with me from the beginning. I posted my very first reading on October 18th, 2018. So my channel's not even 3 years old yet. It's 2 years and like 7 months old. And so I went from 0 to 150, and that's awesome. And that's more than I could have ever asked for. And I'm just like, I feel like I'm shaking. Like, I know that there are channels that are bigger than mine, but for me, I don't care. Like, I'm just so like grateful and appreciative. Like, I'm gonna get all like emotional and stuff because it's just, I didn't expect that. I thought maybe I would get a few viewers here and there, but I was just kind of doing it because I was in a really bad spot in my life and I just wanted something that made me feel good. And I love tarot and I've always loved spirituality. So I decided, well, okay, I'm going to channel it instead into something I love. And then out of that love grew this channel, grew the Facebook community, where a lot of you also follow me. And I'm so grateful. I'm getting all tearful. Like, the universe is so amazing. And you know what's really cool though? I've made so many friends on YouTube, like for real. My moderators have become some of my best friends. Oh my God, I am gonna cry. I've gotten to know people from all over the US and connected with people that I would have never met. And so it's been an awesome ride. And as a true Aquarius, I love friendship. So I love networking. I love making new friends. So just know I appreciate you guys and I love all of you, even if we never talk. So anyways, who needed a good cry this morning? Oh, let me announce the winner. Okay, I want to do a drum roll. Hold on, I need a drink of water. Okay. Okay. Drum roll. The winner of the free reading giveaway is Jamie DJ Sloan. So Jamie, I don't know if you're in here, but congratulations. I will be reaching out to you via email and letting you know what the details are. It is a live reading, so we'll have to find a time that works for the both of us where we can Skype via video. And I've seen you in here, Jamie, a lot, and I know you've given me shout outs before, and it's time for us to connect. So I'm looking forward to it. More to come via the email. Congratulations. And yeah. So if you didn't win a reading, that's okay. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to comb through some of those emails. And by the way, if you emailed me I read all of them, and I was blown away by all of the kind words. I'm gonna cry again. I'm not gonna cry again. You ain't gonna cry again, girl. I was blown away by all the kind words. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a few runners up, or I'm not gonna do a full reading on you, but I might reach out just for a 10-minute chat, just like a meet and greet, maybe answer a question or two for a few of you that sent your support or posted or shared or whatever. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get it going. My energy is feeling lovely, so hopefully we get some good messages to support that energy. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I didn't see who gave that to me, but I appreciate it. And yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so if you don't know how this works, I am going to clear the energy with my singing bowl. And then I am going to meditate in between each zodiac sign so I can clear my energy and receive any channeled messages that want to come through. If you meditate, you can certainly meditate when I meditate and send me your energy. I might pick up on your story a little bit easier. If not, that's fine. Just hang out in the chat and talk amongst each other. Carmen, I just told you how much I love my moderators. I love you. You don't have to give me money, but thank you for the $100. I love you too. I love you too. Carmen's been with me since day one. She was watching my tarot in 2018 when I was sitting on the floor of my apartment and on a blanket. When I started my YouTube channel, I was in between homes and living in an apartment. We've come a long way, right, girl? High five. You my ride or die, baby. That's awesome. But seriously, don't give me money. You're my moderator, and that's cool enough. Thank you for the $1.49 North Falcon. Okay, anyways. I'm already shuffling cards. I gotta concentrate. Singing bowl. We're gonna start with Aries. Thank you for the $33, Claudette. Have you been with me that long too, Ellie? That's so awesome. Wow. Anyways, okay. All right, we start with Aries, we end with Pisces. That's just how I do it. And I got to get my own energy out of the way now, so I'm going to meditate for a second and stop reading the chat and stop getting emotional like a big baby. Okay? Aries. Okay. So, Aries, I saw a sunflower specifically a sunflower in my mind when I was meditating on your energy, and it was kind of like it was moving. It was like closing and opening and closing and opening. And then I don't know what it was, but they also showed me an image of something being uncovered, like an uncovering. So I feel like you might uncover something, or you may have uncovered something recently that you didn't previously know, or there's like some sort of something being uncovered. I don't know what the spiritual meaning of sunflowers are, but I also got the song by Post Malone playing. You're my sunflower. I think it's Post Malone. You might hear that song or resonate with that artist as well. Go check it out. To me, it's almost like now I have Blinded by the Light by The Weeknd coming in. I don't think that's the actual name of the song. And she said, ooh, I'm blinded by the light. Mm, maybe you like that song as well. I know The Weeknd is an Aquarius, could be dealing with that. Post Malone, what is his zodiac sign? Is he a Cancer? For some reason, I think he's a Cancer, but I could be wrong. Um, Anyways, is he a Cancer? Okay. So you could have either of those in your chart or be dealing with one, or take it or leave it. I was trying to get like symbolically, what are they talking about with the sunflower? But I honestly don't know. I wasn't getting the meaning behind it, and so I'm just gonna leave it there, Aries. Either that hits you, that resonates with you, or it doesn't. But maybe go look up those two songs, or yeah, take it or leave it. So I actually want to use these cards first. So you have the second house of assets and the seventh house of relating showing up. The second house is what? Taurus, Libra energy for some of you. Aries, this is talking about your material world, your possessions, your finance, your natural given talents. Some of you might be very talented, and you may not even be like, you might have hidden talents is what I'm getting. Some of you are uncovering hidden talents or something to do with that. And it's somehow related to assets and also going to help you in relationships, FYI. But this is talking about your worthiness and how that plays into the type of relationships that you bring into your life. For example, someone who has a high sense of worth tends to bring in very worthwhile connections. Vice versa, if you're in a space of insecurity and not valuing yourself, you tend to attract people who do not value you, or I don't want to say unvaluable relationships, but relationships that play off of your shadow more. And so it's like, pay attention to the vibration that you're giving off, Aries, and pay attention to the people you're attracting, not just the people, but the behaviors that they show you. And that'll give you a really good idea of where you're at vibrationally with yourself, whether that's good or bad. I actually see a lot of balance coming in. So I feel like, Aries, you might be feeling more balanced this upcoming week. The last Aries reading, there was a lot of, I want to say, like distractions going on, and a little bit of an up and down in the energy. This looks a lot more balanced to me, especially when it comes to feeling comfortable with yourself or remembering your worth. And also in relationships, whether that be friendships or intimate relationships, work relationships, whatever. I feel like there's some sort of justice or balance being brought there. So it's a really good energy to start the reading. Also, I liked both of those songs. Not that that matters, but. And then you have the Lovers, which is Gemini energy. So again, relationships showing up, your commitment in relationships, all being tied together with the worthiness that you're feeling about yourself. Some of you might get balance in a committed relationship if you're in a committed relationship, or it's like attracts like. That of which is likened to itself, it shall be drawn. You know what I'm saying? And I also feel this is coming in with your finances, with your financial sector, knowing your worth and what you bring to the table when it comes to career, when it comes to work. is also what's going to net you the most abundance in your life. Okay, so it's all about that sense of worth and worthiness, and I see a lot of you are in this chapter of your life where you are feeling that, you know what I'm saying, you're knowing that, and you're seeing evidence of it in the relationships that you're experiencing and the income that might be coming in or in other ways. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna get 2 cards out for you and 1 card out for whoever you might be dealing with. The 8 of Swords. It's interesting because I was at the bottom of the deck when I picked it up, and I was like, I don't know, I noticed it and then it popped out again. Judgment, yeah. So if you have been, it's got the word obscure. Obscure. I don't know what that means, but if you haven't been seeing your value, if you have been stuck in self-limiting beliefs or feeling restricted, some of you it's just mental exhaustion showing up because that full moon, it hit and it hit hard. Thank you for the $20, Mercedes. Appreciate you, girl. It totally wiped my energy out, that full moon. Now, I know that each zodiac sign, it's a little bit different as to how it affects you, especially where your planets are in your chart. But I think to some degree, the collective in general took a hit, Aries, and you may have felt that as well. But this is helping you to make some decisions, okay? So this is popping out of that energy, and this is kind of what I felt last week, and then going into a more decisive energy, okay, and making some decisions that are in your highest good, especially when it comes to your assets and relationships. It could also feel like this feels a little bit like there's like a judgmental energy going on here. I don't know if it's coming from you or you've received some recent judgment that maybe you let get in your head for a second, but then this is like coming to the decision, like, you know what, I don't even care, or letting it go, or if it wasn't from another person, it could have been you, like harshly judging yourself or finding yourself in that low vibing energy and then making the decision like, this doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good when I'm in that vibe. I don't like that. And then catching yourself in that moment and making the decision to refocus your energy here on the things that are going well for you, because there is a lot going well for you, and focusing on that. So let's see, the person or people you might be dealing with, what energy are they in? I still have that song playing in my head. Ooh, I'm blinded by the light. And you know, oh, I feel the cards are messy. And I felt that in your last reading. So there's like a little bit of a messy energy here. I think it's going to dissipate this week, but you could have felt messy in your energy, or this person. Whoever you're connecting with, they're focused on their security. Thank you for the $4.99, Rebel. Don't give me money. Moderators, you don't got to give me money. You're my moderators. Appreciate it. Anyways, whoever you're connecting with, security is really important to this person. All right. Their focus might be also on relationships, family, home, wanting to feel more secure in that area of their life. If this is intimate, this person may want to share a connection with you that's more solid and more committed than maybe they have in the past. Like attracts like, right? And I have, look at this card here, which is the same as this card, but a different deck. It's like kind of once you get out of your own way, Aries, with the self-restrictive energy and make a decision to prioritize yourself, you attract someone into your life, whether it's intimate or platonic, that wants to match that energy, that may match you on all levels as well. If you're single Aries, you might be pulling in a partner like this that can match you when it comes to assets and talent and finance, and can also match you when it comes to what you want in a relationship. Even if you're not single, it's just like attracting friends or partners or people that are more in alignment with where you're headed. But you're needing to get out of some funky energy first, okay? So don't leap before you do the internal work, because I do feel like there's lingering doubt or something here. Some of you doubt this reading. Or it's like, I don't really know what's happening. It's like, I doubt it. Or you don't think that this person is going to be able to match you. And it may be because you're thinking about the wrong person right now. And it's not that person. It's someone else. Others of you, you might be surprised because I did see an uncovering, right? So something being uncovered, something you didn't know before. So I don't know. Let the universe surprise you. Let me see what this deck says. Let's get a guidance. This says the creator. This is a reminder that you are the creator of your own experience. And so here's a little tidbit. Aries, if you doubt it, it will not come, because you get what you think about. And if you're in the thinking of doubtfulness, if you're in the thinking of it's not coming, it's not going to come, because you get what you think about. That's just how law of attraction works. And there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And so it's like, well, if you're the creator of your own experience and it's funneled through what you believe is possible, then take a look at what you're believing is possible and what you do not believe is possible, and see, is that lining up for you? And then you have soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. I've never gotten this card before. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for solitude. This is a time to pause, reflect, and take time for you. That's what I was saying. You need to clear your energy before this comes in, or before you interact with another person. And it's all about just taking that time out for yourself first. And I think that's kind of what the you versus them reading talked about as well, if I'm not mistaken. So could be dealing with, I have Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Gemini are the predominant zodiac signs I'm seeing. That is a general reading, so it could be any zodiac sign. Okay, so for some reason, my nose is bothering me. Hold on, and I missed some super chats. Then we're gonna go to Taurus. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. All right, Taurus, you're up next. Oh, and let me see who gave me super chat. Sorry if I missed any of you. I saw you, Mercedes. Thank you, Infinite Songbird. I appreciate the $5. Thank you, Claudette, if I didn't already say that. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Oh. All right. Taurus. See what you got going on. God, I'm so thirsty today. What's going on with that? Okay, I have a song really clearly. Drops of Jupiter in her hair. She talks like summer and walks like rain. Tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you head to the Milky Way? See the lights all faded. Sorry, I'm totally, like, the words are coming. I don't honestly know all the words to that song. You listen for yourself out there. Oh, that's a beautiful song. Aw, Taurus. Did you fall for a shooting star? Yeah. Say the lights all shaded. I can't even begin to like put together enough lyrics to know why that's significant for you, Taurus, but that is definitely the song for you. So go look it up. Maybe look up the lyrics. I think it's a very uplifting song, right? Um, so take it or leave it, but that's what I got, and I heard it clear as day. I also heard running water in the background, so I don't know, some of you need to make sure you don't leave your water running this week or something. Or maybe you're just surrounded by water or like a fountain maybe going on. I love the sound of running water. It's so soothing to me. You might also find the sound of running water very soothing to you, but it's like, I don't know. I feel good for you, Taurus. Like, I don't know what kind of energy you're in, but it feels really wonderful. So I feel that coming in for you this upcoming week, I guess. Let's get some cards out. I just heard a lyric from that song. While you were looking for yourself out there. Did you finally get a chance to sing along the light of day? Ooh, Taurus, I don't know what's going on, but you need to get maybe in nature or outside, or it's beautiful. It's like beautiful. I don't know if you're exuding this or someone feels this way about you, or you're just loving life, or this week gives you a reason to love life, or what, but it's a really, if you don't take advantage of this energy, then I don't know what to tell you. You're missing out. And how do you take advantage of good energy? You stay in alignment. You focus on the good. You give praise where you see it. You show gratitude where it's due. You know, like that. Like focus on the good. Focus on the good. Focus on the good. Because I feel like, oh man, there's so much good energy coming in. Anyways, the ninth house of seeking. This is about foreign travel, adventure. Didn't I just say get out of the house? Some of you need to get out of the house. This is, oh, this feels so good. I can't even. I wish I had Taurus in my chart. I have zero placements of Taurus in my chart. It's like aspirations and follow your dreams, follow your aspirations, because there's a lot of opportunities to expand on your life and a lot of good potential that's coming through and a lot of energy that you can help hone in on and have it work for you. And it, you know, mm. And then you have the card of strength. So this is all about having the strength, the confidence to not be afraid to take, I don't want to say take a risk, because I don't feel you're taking like a risk. I feel like you know what you're doing, or you know what you want. And now it's time to have like the strength and the courage to allow yourself to go there, or allow yourself to have that experience, to not be afraid also of putting yourself out there and not being afraid of trying new things. Like, you're really being encouraged to explore in the energy, okay, different parts of yourself, different places, maybe nature even, and just get reconnected with yourself, because it feels so good. Like, when you're in alignment, there is nothing that feels better. And once you've achieved alignment, you will not accept anything less. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you know how good it feels to feel good, it's like unacceptable when you don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Got the Death card here. And the Ace of Wands. Some of you might be doing a Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, by the way, or have that in your chart. But it's like, this is transmutation. This is transformation. This is things changing, okay? I know people are afraid of the Death card, right? But this is a beautiful energy, because in order for things to begin again, things have to end, right? And it's like, okay, they're giving me an image. They're wanting me to relate it to a forest fire, like a natural forest fire, and it seems like, oh my gosh, that's so awful. It's decimated all of the life. But then out of the ashes comes a much richer soil and new plantation and new vegetation and new life. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always new life that comes out of every ending of every yeah, even things that we perceive are bad, there's new life that is born from that. So I just get like the sense of like transmutation energy coming in, and some of you feeling like renewed in your energy, or a new zest for life, new passion here as well, and manifestation. Mm. So let's see the person you're connecting to. Eight of Swords. The Ten of Wands. So, whoa, you are in kind of a different vibe than whoever you're attracting or connecting to. You might be dealing with someone this week that it's almost like you're here in your vibration and they are way down here. And I don't mean that to be mean to your cross watcher. That's just is what it is. Like, this person's stuck in, they said fantasy land for some of you. And then I also heard negative. There's something that they fear that's stuck in their vibrational craw. That's like something Abraham Hicks would say. Yeah, it's like you're seeing the potentials and the transmutation of the energy. And this person's seeing the problems and what could go wrong and feeling a bit insecure. They're making this way harder than it needs to be. I feel like whoever you're connecting with, or you might be connecting with someone this week that's really struggling, And you're in a totally different energy. You might be able to be of help to this person if you wish, if you want to, but you can't make this person see the light, though. You can't make them see the potential when they're stuck in the problem. You can't make someone see a solution when they don't want to see it. So some of you are best to just focus on yourself, your energy, your life, because if this person is stuck in the 3D or not wanting to see something, you can't force that on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel you're seeing potentials and all of the things that could change and are changing for you. And this person is not in the same, I don't even feel like they're in the same universe as you. I feel like this person is like on a different planet. Definitely a different vibrational disc than you are. And if you watch Abrahamics, you know what that means. But this person is struggling, but it's almost like they have to figure it out on their own, you know? And they're being called to figure it out on their own through their guidance, through their effort, through their soul, you know? They're giving me the song Changes. Changes. Going through some changes. Whew. Let's see, the guidance, the tower. How'd I know that was coming? the freaking tower. See, the tower is coming in for the Taurus energy, but in a way that allows change and transmutation in a positive way because you're seeing it that way, because you're going to see it that way, or you're being called to see it that way. The tower is also coming in for this person. But that's because the universe is not punishing them, but it's trying to get them out of their head by like almost like jolting them. And that's what happens when we don't listen to our intuition and we get stuck in ruts. The universe blesses us with tower moments. And sometimes it feels really, really bad. But what comes out of it is new life. And it's like, yeah, you see how that energy, the same energy can affect two different people in two totally different ways? That's kind of what's happening here. Now, some of you might be dealing with Aquarius because, or have Aquarius in your chart because I got the tower in their advice on their you versus them reading. All right. So this card says, listen. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be all-knowing. I could not make this up. This is Taurus. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but instead be compassionate. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to what's just being said, but what lies beneath. Then I just say, you can impart all your wisdom on a person, but unless and until they are ready to hear it, it will fall on deaf ears. So, focus on you. You. All right, so Leo energy, Sagittarius energy, Scorpio, Cancer, and I felt a link to Aquarius as well. And I got a bunch of super chats and I missed them all. So let me take a minute again to scroll through them real quick and say thank you. And now we're going to go to Gemini. Okay. Sorry, I'm missing all your super chats here, guys. Thank you for the $50, Mercedes. I appreciate you, girl. Thank you for the $4.99, 1 a.m. Shiloh. It's awesome. I thought I missed another one. I did. Wow. You guys are being so good to me. You're so good to me. Thank you, LEL. Congrats on the 150K. Thank you, girl. Grateful for you as well. Okay. I think I'm caught up now. All right. Gemini. I already have a song for you, Gemini, and I didn't even meditate. But let me meditate and see what else comes up. All right. Gemini. Okay. There's another song that came through, and I'm going to sing it before I lose it. Come together right now over me. I love that song. I don't recall the artist. Is it the Beatles? I should know that, right? That song came up, and then the other thing that I heard is "You be so good to me, even when I don't say sorry." That is, I'm not really sure who that artist is either. I want to say it's either Kiana Ledes or. Anyways, that's the lyrics I heard. You be so good to me, even when I don't say sorry. So that could be your energy, Gemini, feeling like someone is so good to you, even though maybe you don't always deserve it, which you always deserve for someone to be good to you. Can you get out of thinking that, please? Or, or someone thinks that about you, that you're so good to them, even though they don't apologize or they don't say sorry when they need to. And hey, nothing wrong with being the bigger person in the situation, right? I'm not sure why the other song came. They're drawing my attention back to the song now. I just saw a hawk fly across my window. Some of that could be for Gemini as well. Hawks. Look up the spiritual meaning of a hawk, or you might be seeing those in your environment, something like that. Anyways, I just got to be good loving, 'cause it's so hard to see. Come together right now over me. Please go look up both of those songs. I'm not even gonna try and get into yeah, I'm not even gonna try and get into that right now because I don't really know where it's going. So look up those two songs. They might have some spiritual meaning for you, but I just feel like Gemini, they also were showing me like a peace sign, what looked like chopsticks, an X. All of those could have some sort of meaning to you as well. Um, so take it or leave it. Let's see what the cards say. Is it Aerosmith or the Beatles? I think both of them. Maybe Aerosmith sang it after the Beatles. I'm not really sure. It's both. Okay. All right, Gemini. So interesting. Okay, so some of you are connecting with Aries or Taurus because they had this card, and then the second house is Taurus energy. But this is highlighting your material world, your possessions, your finance, your talent, your worthiness, how you feel about yourself, and how that is attached to your finances. And if you have Aries in your chart, definitely go watch Aries again, because I feel a correlation here. And what I talked about there was when you feel a sense of worth, when you feel that you bring something to the table, the universe has to match that. It has to match that expectation that you are worth it, talented, deserving, intelligent. If you believe that about yourself, it has to match. Now, if you are in, say, a lower energy where you're not feeling that, you feel like you don't get it right, that you never say the right thing, that it's hard for you to learn, and you have those beliefs about yourself, then the universe will match that. And life will show it to you. So it's just like, in order to get what you want when it comes to finances and money, it's directly tied to the worthiness that you feel about yourself. And so pay attention to that. Now, some of you already know this, you're doing good with this, is looking good. Some of you are on your journey towards understanding that. And some of you are going shopping. And that was like right out of like left field. Some of you are like redoing your wardrobe or zhuzhing it up or thinking about going shopping or something. Let's take it or leave it. Side note. And you have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, so this is, don't let negative thinking affect you. You know, okay, so I want to give a really specific example because I feel like it's going to relate to my Geminis. Um, if I start getting down on myself and I start comparing myself to other channels or other people, I always notice that my videos or my subscribers count will stop. Why? What does me having negative thoughts about myself have anything to do with that? Everything. It has everything to do with that. Because you get what you think about. And when I find myself not valuing myself, I always get evidence of it in my reality. Things won't go right at work. I won't have clarity, because I'm not feeling good, right? I'm telling you this, Gemini, because I feel like, and that's a very specific example, but get the gist of it, right? When you are in a headspace of not feeling worthy, you're always going to get evidence of that around you. And that when you see that evidence, that's your sign to pay attention to what you're thinking about. Now, on the other hand of that, if I'm working and I'm doing it because I love it, because I enjoy it, and it's not about anything but the enjoyment of it, I always see success come in. Always. Always. Why? Because the universe is matching my intention and my vibration. That's how it works, right? So I feel like the universe wanting to match your intention, match your vibration, and the only person that's stopping that from happening is you and your thoughts about it. I'm getting all career messages, all money, all finances, talent, creativity, okay? I feel like that's being really highlighted for Gemini for whatever reason. I don't know. Take it or leave it. All right, so let's see what the cards have to say. Gemini. What that has to do with those two songs, I have no idea. The Ten of Pentacles. First of all, being a Gemini, your communication style is where it's at, because I'm hearing where it's at. 2 turntables and a microphone. Where it's at. That's where it's at. Some of you, that's your talent. Some some of you don't even see this. Gosh, if you have Aries in your chart, please go. Please go watch that reading when this one's done. Because I got the words uncovering something new or uncovering a hidden talent. And I feel like Gemini, some of you don't even know your worth. You don't even know, you haven't uncovered some of your talents yet. No, I don't care how old you are. I don't care how many things you've been through. You still have some sort of hidden talent or something about yourself that's yet to be discovered here. It's like you can't see it. Some of you, FYI, there's communication coming in that you don't see coming that's going to help to balance out a situation or help to get you back in balance. You could also be dealing with a Libra. But what's being highlighted is your finances. Again, your security, good timing, taking care of yourself. I also feel that some of you have a decision here to make. It may or may not be around career. It could be around a relationship, like a head and heart type of decision, trying to weigh something out. Should I, shouldn't I? Should I say it this way? Should I say it that way? And it's like follow your gut, follow your intuition. You're going to have to follow your intuition on this. And like play out the scenario in your mind, Gemini, and see how it feels. That's a good way to pre-pave a situation. As opposed to going into something blindly, because I feel like there's a chance some of you might go into something blindly and the communication gets screwy or something, or you have done that. But instead, like, play out the scenario in your mind in a few different ways and play with it in your mind first and see, how does that feel? How does that feel? How does that feel? And then it helps you to better discern how to approach a person or a situation when you're prepared. That's the word. Oh my gosh, they took me the long way around to get to that. Be prepared. Don't let someone catch you off guard. You know, like this week is all about preparedness, thinking ahead, planning ahead. Get that word. All right. So some of you are definitely dealing with a Libra, but this person or people, whoever you're connecting with, is ready to release some sort of judgment. Like this person is making a decision to let something go because it's just getting them all in their head and maybe making them feel like doggy doo-doo. Doggy doo-doo. You know what I'm saying? Like this person is in this energy of letting go of some sort of restrictive energy, maybe that they've placed on themselves, or that it might have been a block in communication between you and this person. But I do feel this person's getting ready to walk away, and not really. It's like they're walking away temporarily to get their head right. This could be the person that's preparing or that is contemplating and you don't see it coming or something like that. But I feel, you know, like when you have to step away for a second to gather yourself, that's what I'm feeling coming through. Like, yeah. Like, let me catch my breath or get a moment or place some distance here so that I can get my head on straight. That's what I feel. Anyways, let's see what the guidance is for you, Gemini. Intensity and conditioning. So, this is breaking prior conditioning when it comes to how you feel about your worth and what you bring to the table. And stop blocking yourself from expressing yourself or second guessing. I'm getting a lot of second guessing going on here. Woo! And then intensity. So I feel like there is an intense push, and I feel it on this person's side to let something go because it is more harmful than helpful, whatever this person is holding on to. Also, you might have someone here, Gemini, that is intensely drawn to you, okay, or you them. I would feel like that's probably an intimate relationship message, but take it as it resonates. Whew. So I have Leo. All of a sudden, I'm like short of breath right now. I have Leo, Taurus energy, Libra, could be Gemini, Aquarius, and I kept feeling Aries energy pop in. Some of you Sagittarius. And I just noticed I have Scorpio over here. So, could be dealing with any of those signs or have those in your chart. Jamie, are you here? Jamie, are you in the chat? Are you in the chat? Oh, you are. Jamie, congratulations. You won. Yay. I will email you soon the details. When I get a chance, I will email you and let you know. Congratulations. All right, so now we're going to go to Cancer. Did I miss any super chats? She won the free reading giveaway. I did miss some. Okay. Let me see. Let me make sure. I wish they would just keep the super chats up so I could see them. Thank you for the $4.99, Sophie. Thank you for the $4.99, New Moon in Cancer, and the $20, Carolyn. I appreciate you guys. You rock. Okay. Cancer. Okay, I gotta pop out of the meditation real quick because I gotta tell you guys the song that I have in my head, or it's not gonna go away. I wanna get physical, physical. I wanna get physical. Some of you get physical. I don't know what that means. Take it or leave it. Okay, back to the... Okay. All right, so Cancer, I still kept hearing the rest of that song. You want to get physical. Because then they gave me another lyric. Let me hear your body talk. Your body talk. Let me hear your body talk. Some of you, I mean, okay, that's the song. It resonates or it don't resonate. You like someone's body, you like the way body talk, or it could be that some of you are readers, like reading someone's body language. You might be very good at reading body language, or you need to pay attention to body language in a specific relationship or in a circumstance this upcoming week. Because they gave me also a ruler, and then they showed me an ear, and then I heard listening ear. So also, if someone is wanting to vent to you, Cancer, your best bet is to just be a listening ear. Not to try and negate what they're saying or to give advice or whatever, just to be a listener, just to be an avid listener, read their body language, listen to what they have to say. And it's like you'll see so much more than the words that the person is offering. Some of you can read energy, or you're learning how to read energy. A lot of the things we say with body language. And there's like so many books written about this, right? For instance, if you are sitting next to someone and their legs are crossed and they're closed off or they're turned in a direction, they're showing you, I'm not open, right? And vice versa, if someone is fully open or like their arms are up, then it's like it's a opening, right? So it's like, I don't know why this is important. I have no idea. But something about reading body language and using that as a measuring tool for understanding someone. Okay. Yeah, let's get some tarot cards. It's your card. Of course it is. So, Cancer, this is your energy here. This is showing up in the upright, so that's good. So feeling more like yourself this week, letting yourself be yourself. This is a very, I heard Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson. That came out of nowhere. Smooth Criminal. This is so bizarre. Some of you are smooth. Even when you're bad, you're smooth. Oh, okay. Or you're dealing with a smooth person. Like smooth move. That's what I'm hearing now. Smooth move. Oh my God. And I also saw a lighthouse. They flashed a lighthouse to me. So lighthouses could be significant to you. I feel like lighthouses are very significant because what does a lighthouse do? It holds light. It holds light for anyone who needs to see the light. And so I feel like some of you, if you're feeling good, you're feeling like yourself, and the energy feels smooth, you can hold the light for someone by just being there, by just listening, by just being present. You know what I'm saying? Like an uplifter, a light seer, that type of energy. Or you could be connecting with someone like that. It's a really receptive energy. It's like being receptive to what the universe is bringing into you, and it's highly intuitive as well. On the other side of that, this can be a very defensive, introverted energy. So, like I said, if you instead channel it in a different way where you get defensive, you will totally draw in more defensiveness towards you. So that's like a caution. FYI. What's Michael Jackson's birthday? Virgo. Could be dealing with a Virgo or have Virgo placements. What's Olivia Newton-John's birthday? Is she a Pisces? Why do I think she's a Pisces? I don't know. Is she? What's her birthday? I could have just made that up. I have no idea. Somebody Google that real quick. Anyways, so you have the Eight of Pentacles. This is dedicating time to yourself. This is being dedicated in what it is that you're doing. Rededicating yourself to a partner for some of you, or your life in general. This is self-work at its best. Is she a Libra? Where did I get Pisces from? No, could be dealing with a Libra. Let's see. Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, the Three of Swords. What in the world? Okay, I'm going to have to get one on the Three of Swords. That seems kind of out of left field. Queen of Pentacles. So, Cancer, you have everything that you need to feel good. You know, even if you don't have all of what you've dreamed of, even if you still have goals that you have yet to achieve, you still have more than enough to sustain you and fulfill you. But words hurt. Words hurt. And I feel like there is some pain going on here in the environment, whether that's stemming from you or someone you're connecting with. And it's like, I don't know if hurtful words were said or where this is coming from, or it's just old stuff that's popping up, like you're remembering some hurtful things. But it's like, don't focus there, or don't feed it. Don't feed into that by being hurtful in return, or giving this negative energy attention. It's like the energy is calling you to stay soft. They showed me a water softener. Okay. I guess you're a water sign, like the softer side of yourself. Also, some of you might have gotten your feelings hurt, but you're not really coming forward with it because you're being encouraged not to take something personal. That's hard to do. That's hard to do when you feel it's personal. But I'm getting that it's not personal to you, or like something that's hurt you. You think maybe that you caused it, or you did something wrong, or you're connecting with someone that thinks that, but it's really on the other person, not you. Let me get some cards out here. This is interesting to me. The Ace of Cups. The Hierophant. So whoever you're connecting with, Cancer, they have a lot of love here, a lot of emotion, but also super sensitive. I'm getting a lot of sensitivity in the energy. Okay, so this person is being shown the way through their heart, through their emotions, but they're kind of fighting it. They're fighting a lost battle or something. It's like they're having a fight, but it's internal to them. And it may seem like it's due to you, but it's really something personal going on here that within this person, okay? And it may just be coming out in different ways towards other people, or you might be doing that. They're giving me a song. I'd take back all the words that have hurt you and you'd say. Why do I always get that Cher song? I just do. I always get that song. Somebody here wants to turn back time, but obviously you can't do that. You can only move forward, right? So let's get the guidance here. Control. Fighting. Oh my gosh. So there also might be some control issues going on with you or another person, and it's causing some fighting or some tension where there doesn't need to be tension. Like, I feel like you might have exchanged words with someone, or this week you might be in a situation where you want to fight fire with fire, and I'm saying don't. Instead, take the more passive approach. Be a good listener if someone is coming to you, but don't make their battle your battle, because it's personal to them and it's not your battle to fight. And I don't know how much clearer I can make that. So let's see what the guidance is. Find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? Wow. Absolutely. All right, so you could be dealing with another Cancer. I've got Virgo here, Taurus energy, Capricorn. For some of you, air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They still want to give me that song. So that I also heard if I could reach the stars, I'd give them all to you. That's sweet. I got news for you, though. All of the stars are already within you. You're made of stardust. That's a fun fact. Google that. All right, so Leo. Leo. Did I miss any super chats? I hope not. Leo, what's up with Batman? I tried to get away from the image, but they kept showing it to me, and I kept hearing, I am Batman. I am Batman. And I'm like, Leo, is that you? Why are you Batman? That's so weird. Are you a crime fighter? Do you like Batman? I don't even know where they were going with that, other than it was interesting. It's like, I don't know. Take it or leave it. I honestly am not even going to try and see if I can get the spiritual meaning of that. But yeah, that's what I got. Bizarre. There was a few other images though that came through, but I couldn't get away from the Batman reference for the longest. So I honestly have already forgotten the other images because I kept just going back to the Batman, like trying to figure out what are you talking about. Um, Maybe you feel like a superhero, or you feel like it's your job to protect someone, or to protect, period, or to fight evil. Some of you are uplifters, and you need to uplift, especially if you haven't been uplifting yourself or others in the recent past. Um, And maybe you just like Batman or video games or something. Who the hell knows? I don't know. Let's get some tarot. Let's get some tarot out and see. And certainly you could be dealing with someone who has like those qualities. I don't know. So you have the first house of self and the square, which is a challenge. Okay. So I feel like I heard buyer beware. So be aware that there might be some challenging energy here that may feel tense to you or frustrating, but it's like it's gonna work out. Like it's gonna work out just fine. So, pay attention to yourself and how you're feeling and stay in your own lane. But I feel if you try to fix something, or especially another person's problem, you might overcomplicate it even more. Because the encouragement here is to stay in this first house energy, which is about you, yourself, your consciousness, having self awareness, and good timing. This also talks about your life philosophy. Some of you are having some challenges around the way that you see yourself, or some sort of self awareness that needs to come in between you and another person, possibly. Okay, so they are. I'm getting this. Okay, I'm getting the song "Don't Bring Me Down, Bruce," which I got in the Aquarius reading. And that song made no sense to me when I got it in the Aquarius reading, but wasn't Batman's name Bruce Wayne? Some of you have Aquarius in your chart or connected with one. And if so, then maybe go check out the last Aquarian reading. But this is talking also about relationships and commitments. So where have your challenges been when it comes to a relationship or a commitment? And where can you kind of look back on your life and see patterns? Because they gave me the term pattern of behaviors. And how can you bring some more self-awareness to that? Because that's what's going to keep you in a high vibrating energy, is being aware. Aware. There's a calling here of awareness. I also have Taurus energy here for some of you. So let's see. Ten of Cups. And the Eight of Wands. So this is beautiful energy, Leo. Like seriously, if there is a challenge, it's just a blip on the radar unless you make it a bigger deal than it needs to be made. It's like if you give focus to whatever the challenging energy is or whatever the frustration is, you're going to totally negate all of this good stuff over here. But I feel like for a lot of you, you're aware enough. Like I'm talking to my aware, awake Leos. You're aware enough that you know when to pull back your energy or to look at how you're reacting or responding and to take control over self. And then it's like, for some of you, family being highlighted, or love or relationships. The Ten of Cups is beautiful energy, you know, easy communication available, and whew, this is beautiful energy. And it reminds me of the Taurus reading, because the Taurus, I wanted to be a Taurus for a second there when I was reading Taurus. Some of you have that in your chart or dealing with one. It's just this loving energy, right? This loving vibe that's coming in. And I have a song coming through. I do not know the artist because the song is brand new to me, but he says, it's a vibe. Oh, it's a vibe. I got a vibe. It's a vibe. You know, it's like, it's a vibe, but it's an intentional vibration that you're choosing, of your choosing. They corrected me. Oh, it's a vibe. But this looks beautiful. You might have an opportunity to connect with family or friends or a loved one this week and have good conversation, good meals, you know, a good time. I feel like you're ready for that. You're open to that. You just got to let it flow in. There's some sort of new beginning here as well. I feel the reason why things are coming in for you right now, Leo, is because you're opening yourself up to it. And I feel like this is my high vibing Leos. Now, some of you are still stuck in the challenge, frustration, anger mode, and that's where it's going to continue to stay for the entirety of the week, because that's where you're focused. But I feel like most of the Leos that are tuning in are my higher vibrating Leos, and you're taking control of self. Person you're connecting to is the Three of Pentacles, the Hangman. So this person is, I heard, down for the ride. That's not at all what I usually get from this card. They're down for whatever, I don't know. Like they want, no, that's okay, solitude. How can they be down for the ride and want solitude? That doesn't even make sense. Maybe this person has two very different sides to themselves, Leo. One that really likes solitude and one that's down for whatever. But I feel like the part of them that's showing up this week is the part of them that wants to work together, collaborate, cooperate, that's on the same page as you. You know, and you might have had a challenging issue with this person, or there could have been challenging energy surrounding this connection for some of you, but I feel that dissipating and like a more cooperative energy coming in, or a more cooperative person after you release a very challenging person for some of you. So there's a few different ways I can read that. Thank you for the $9.99, Melissa. Appreciate you. Ah! Now I have a song in my head. This is just for Melissa, but I heard Sweet Melissa. It's from my guides to you. Sweet Melissa. Is that even what they say in that song? I think so. Anyways, you have adventure. Hello. Breakthrough. And what are you breaking out of? The need to control another person, the need to control a situation, the need to control an outcome by getting overly involved in the problem, trying to solve other people's problems. When you break through out of that energy and realize you're only responsible for one person on this entire earth, and it's you, well, then everything opens up. There might be some new things to learn about yourself, is what I'm feeling here. But it's an adventurous energy, right? Life is one big adventure. It just is. Sometimes it's a love story. Sometimes it's a sob story. Sometimes it's a comedy. But all of it's good. All of it's good. You just got to see it that way, Leo. all good. The guidance says, let go. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Oh my God. Can I read the first sentence again? Once you let go of the outcome, I just said that, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. Wow. I love these cards, by the way. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, an Aries, Virgo. Those are the primary ones that I have out, but I have fire, earth, and water showing up, so. Now we go to Virgo. I need a drink of water. Read your chat for a second. I don't know why I feel like taking a break. I just do. I got some impatient Virgos in here. Maybe I'm teaching you patience. Because literally, for some reason, I just decided I'm just going to sit here and like look around. And then I heard in the back of my mind, come on. Patience is a virtue. Y'all, don't pay attention to my nails right now because they are a mess. I need to get them done. Ooh. All right, Virgo. Here we go. Virgo, I got this song. You spin me right down, baby, right down. You spin me, is it right round or right down? Right round, baby, right round. Okay. Right round. That's what I thought. Okay. So that's the song that I got, right round. Something spinning you around in the energy, or you might feel like the energy is spinning around you. They also gave me the song Roots. I don't know who sings that. I Got No Roots. Something with an M. So I feel like it's feeling like you're unrooted, like things are up in the air, like things are kind of spinning right now, not feeling as grounded as you usually do. I'm getting a lot of air energy, so some of you could have air in your chart or be dealing with an air sign, but it's just feeling out of sorts or something, or just for some of you, just like literally leaving the nest, the roost, your house. Like, there's something changing in your schedule that's not usually in your schedule, or something to do with that. Yeah, I got no roots. Now, on the other hand of that energy, Virgo, I feel like some of you, if you're a high vibrating Virgo, you might actually like the freedom that comes along with that, or you're being encouraged to look at it from a different perspective, that it's freeing up something in you, or freeing up your schedule, or, not being so schedule oriented. Maybe it's teaching you how to be more flexible, how to be more malleable, whatever this is that's coming in. Some of you like that you don't have any roots. Nothing holding you back is what I mean by that, or nothing that you have to tend to. I'm seeing images as I close my eyes. I saw the Libra sign. Some of you are dealing with the Libra, or have Libra in your chart. I saw it clear as day as soon as I closed my eyes. Yeah, all right. So anyways, let's go. So you have expansion and Mercury, which is communication, Jupiter and Mercury here. So this is, things are growing and moving and changing. This energy is encouraging you to explore new potentials, new ways of thinking, new ways of going about things. Also, communication being highlighted, a lot of communication coming in possibly, or you just feeling more communicative, because this is all about learning and information and words and perception. It's the narrative as well, the narrative you tell yourself. Pay attention to the life that you are narrating. So, we narrate our lives. Did you know that? With our thought process. We're all the best actors in our own play, and we're creating it. We're creating all of it. Just most people aren't aware of that. They're not aware of their ego. But there is some sort of self-awareness coming in, or you're being called to be more self-aware that the fact that you're creating your character, your personality, character. They keep giving me that word. That's important. And so if you're narrating that, if you're deciding your behaviors and your traits and your everything, and you're conscious of it, and you can become aware of that, then you can start shifting things in your personality that no longer serve you. Like the unaware parts of you, or the parts that served a purpose but no longer are a part of who you are. See, you're being uprooted in the energy so that you can plant new roots and tell a different narrative, tell a different story. I feel like I'm getting preachy. What's up with that? I feel like I'm preachy with my Virgos. So sorry. I'm not trying to get preachy with you. I guess watch that. Maybe somebody's getting preachy with you this week, or you might be preachy. I'm not sure. 9 of Cups, 4 of Cups. So this is blessings upon blessings upon blessings upon expansion upon expansion upon expansion. And yet you don't see it, or you don't care. What's going on with that? Some of you are not, I don't want to say you don't care, but it's like, yeah, I've already accomplished that. Okay, what's next? Like, yeah, I know I'm good at that, but I want to be good at this. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's good in the way that it is always having you drive for more, or to reach for more. But in a way, it does kind of block you from appreciating what you already are, what you already have, what you've already done. you know, and so there's just a slight refocusing of the energy to show appreciation for the blessings and the things that are lining up and going well for you. Some of you got like good things coming in and you're like, meh, I knew that was going to happen. I knew I'd get that. I knew you'd call, you know, like that. Like that energy. Let's see. I knew that would work out for me. Always does. And it always does. Life always works out for you. Even when you think it don't, it does. There's something here about teaching you awareness. There's something coming in the energy that's teaching you to be more aware. Okay, so you had the Chariot, the Sun, the Ace of Wands. Oh, okay, so I'm having to go back. Some of you need to get into the mindset of, I knew this would work out. I just knew we would fix it. I knew that things would line up. I just knew it. Because you're giving yourself a false narrative when you're telling yourself this is awful, nothing works out for me. When you're being hypercritical and you're in your shadow, Virgo, and you're feeling uprooted and you're feeling bad, it's because you're telling a narrative that is not in alignment with your higher self and what it knows to be true. Okay. All right, so there's definitely travel or movement forward here. As the Chariot often talks about traveling, but it also talks about fast movement in the direction of what? Your happiness. This is beautiful. I don't even know why I'm getting like any negativity in this reading, because honestly, things are lining up. There is blessings here, things moving forward, happiness, a reason to be happy, passion. But some of you, it's turning into frustration and anger if you're not channeling it correctly, if you're not seeing it from your higher self's perspective. And that's really the only thing that could keep you down, really, honestly. Like the energy's spinning you around, but it's because it's pointing you in a better direction, in a good direction. Does that make sense? Person you're connecting with is the Page of Pentacles. Interesting, I got the song Roots, and this is my planting roots card. So I feel like there is this energy here, Virgo, of the person that you're connecting with having to start over. But it's a good start over. It could be that you're in a high vibration and the negativity I'm picking up on is coming from the person you're connecting with, for some of you, where it's like you're seeing all of this possibility and blessing, and they're seeing like none of that, or it's not in their awareness yet. Like they're seeing more work than anything. But there is some sort of potential growing in this person's environment or within their energy, and they're being asked to stay rooted. That's so interesting, see, because you got unrooted energy and they have rooted energy. Oh, I have Melissa Etheridge in my mind. Come to my window. Especially the part where she says, I'm coming home. I love that song. Sorry, they're giving me the rest of it. I would dial the numbers just to listen to your breath. And I would stand inside my hell and hold the hand of death. You don't know how far I'd go to ease this precious ache. And you don't know how much I'd give or how much I could take just to reach you. Just to reach you. That's a beautiful ass song. Sorry I said ass. That's a beautiful song. You might have someone that really, really loves you, Virgo, or you really, really love them. And if it's not a person, this is your higher self showing you that it's holding space for you, even when you don't feel it. All right. Oh my gosh, how many times can I get this card? Control. This card has come up for 2 other signs. Leo, definitely. Some of you could be doing it with the Leo. I can't remember the other one. Anyways. There are some like control issues here going on with you or the person you're connecting with. It's like the energy's uprooting you because it's teaching you to let go of control. Hard to do as a Virgo, I get it, but you're gonna have to go with the flow in this. Go with the flow with this. Whoa, I am not going to read all of those cards, but I will quickly tell you what the messages are. It says, just ask, ground yourself. Okay, I'm going to read that one because that one's specific. Self-sabotage, inspired passion, and forgiveness. So what I'm getting from that, Virgo, is first of all, ask for help if you need it from your higher self, from your guides. They're there for you. Someone needing to stay grounded. I feel that's for this person that you're connecting with, but it could also be you. Watch out for sabotaging yourself by expecting the worst. Infuse more passion into your life. And for some reason, I'm being drawn to read these 2 cards, which is forgiveness and ground yourself. So this says, being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you are ungrounded. I cannot make this up. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. And then forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness is, in its own right, equally incredibly powerful and has the capacity to heal and transform. Wow. So, holy cow. Could be dealing with a Leo, Cancer, Sagittarius, Pisces, or an earth sign, Capricorn, another Virgo or Taurus. Oh, and Gemini. Wow. So, let me take a second to reframe my brain. That was like a really intense reading. I'll be interested to see what your in-depth reading has in store, Virgo, when I get to it this week. But let's go to Libra. You're welcome. I'm sorry, let me see what's going on in the chat. Yeah. Give me 1 second, please. There's some crazy stuff going on in the chat, I see. What? Okay. Sorry. I fell off. It's my face in your face. I'm sorry. I thought I was keeping out of frame, but I guess not. um. Anyways, I wanted to see what's going on in the chat because for some reason I got a weird inkling to check the chat, and there's some weird stuff going on in the chat. No Roots by Alice Merton. Yes, that's the song. That's the song. Okay, so let's go to Libra. Libra. Okay. First of all, Libra, being in silence, being in awareness, having clarity, all of that being really important. I felt almost like I was in a spa or a retreat, or like I was being soothed in the energy, like finding things that soothe you. And silence being important, silencing your mind, turning the music off, turning the TV off, just listening to the nature and the birds and the wind and the air. And you ever just be outside on a really nice day and you just close your eyes, and why do we close our eyes? Because we're trying to absorb the experience. That's what I'm feeling like, just trying to absorb something, absorb the experience, smell the air, feel the wind, you know? It's like sometimes our eyes distract us from actually feeling a moment, for actually feeling the energy because of our awareness, our perception. So I just feel like take your eyes off of it for a second. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the energy in your body, Libra, and the presence of life around you that you can feel and palpate without even seeing it. And then also take that moment and understand that that is how creation begins. Creation begins from that, not being able to see the validation or the external reality of something, but feeling it into existence, feeling it before it becomes, because that's where the vibration is. So Oh, and then I also heard admit it. I don't know where that came from. It didn't sound like it was for it didn't sound like that was for Libra. I think there's someone around you that wants to admit something or wants you to admit something. You may or may not be aware of that. And then they showed me a meme. Yeah. Or I got an image of a meme that I actually posted. And the first sentence in it says, "Admit it, you got a dope soul." Just admit it to yourself. You're worth it. You're worthy. You're loved. You're light. Can you just admit that to yourself? Can you not feel that in you when you close your eyes? It's like they're really wanting Libra energy to get reconnected with the truth of who they are. You're light. And you might feel light. You might feel light this week. Okay, I'm getting a movie reference. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. What's that from? The Craft. Light as a feather. You might feel light as a feather, but yet stiff as a board. I don't know. Or you might like that movie. That's just a side note, whatever. So Mars is here in Pisces. This is about taking action, having your desires come through. It's kind of an impulsive energy, but it's paired with this very imaginative, compassionate, healing energy. So, and there's a feather in this depiction. I just noticed that. Do you see the feather there? So I feel like some of you have been in this state, this energetic state where it's like action, 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 or action was being required from you, maybe a lot of things to do. And now it's shifting into this more like soothing and imaginative and ethereal and spiritual energy, really, that's allowing you a little bit of escapism. Um, but watch your emotions because it's like going from 0 to 100. It's like you might also, on the other hand of that, be hyper sensitive or a bit impulsive in the energy. So use your Libra scales and find some balance because it's almost like, I don't want to say bipolar energy, but it's like it's going to go one direction or the other, if you don't watch it or moderate the energy. You could also be dealing with an Aries or a Pisces or have that in your chart. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles, which is vision. Vision. So you have a vision. Some of you are getting visions through meditations, through dreams, through your imaginative state, and pay attention to those visions. Where do you want your life to go? What do you want to continue to invest in? Oh, okay. So there's a song. I don't know if that's a song. Some of you want to reach out and touch someone, or someone wants to reach out to you. This keeps coming out of left field. So I don't feel this is you. I feel this is someone coming in. But we'll see. Like someone wanting to reach out or something, or admit something, or have you admit something. Six of Swords. Put that on the bottom of the deck. Yes! That's what I was feeling. Clear your energy, clear your mind, get in tune. Okay? I feel like Libra, you have the Six of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles here. This is getting grounded in a very practical way, but also emotionally distancing yourself from things that had you irritable or irritated, that wasn't even logical or for you, especially if you try to push an issue in the past or the recent past. But this is refocusing your energy and clearing out that extremeness. Some of you might have felt this full moon in an extreme or a very intense way. And now moving away from that energy into this more ethereal Piscean vibe. But you are definitely getting visions here. And then I heard pre-paving the, what? Pre-paving the road? Oh, that could be literal, or like preparing the grid, as Abraham Hicks would say, which is where you allow yourself to imagine what it is that you want and then get in receiving mode and allow it in by meditating, clearing your energy, and being guided in that direction, Libra. Person that you are connecting with is the Hangman, 7 of Wands. So this person's seeing something from a different perspective. I have a song in my head. Walk this way. That's Aerosmith, right? Walk this way. Walk this way. And give me a kiss. I feel like this is someone you're connecting with. There's someone, I know I don't have any cards to substantiate this, but this is what I'm feeling. That either wants to reach out or see you walk this way or come your way. And I clearly heard admit it. Just admit it. Like someone being in denial about something and needing to admit it. Can't get that card up. I can't believe I have $378 in super chats. You guys are so kind. Like, why y'all so good to me? I'm so appreciative of it. Thank you. I just noticed that. Sorry. It's amazing. Anyways. Let's see what the guidance is. Maturity. Taking the mature approach, the higher road, staying focused, staying goal-oriented, and intensity, that's this person's energy. See, and you see how this is like they're pushing through. I feel like this person might be having some sort of breakthrough during this time frame that is kind of pushing them to act on something or make a decision. Your job here is to be mature. Be mature about this. You know, grow your emotional maturity through clearing energy, through silence. Knowing what you want before you speak, before you act. Yes. This is actually kind of the image I saw in my mind. Do you see that? It says cleanse. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. It always amazes me how the cards always are in alignment with what I feel when I channel. And it almost makes me want to give up the cards altogether because really it's just further validation. But it's fun, right? It's cool to see it come out where you can see it. So anyways, that's a side note. So Pisces, Aries energy. Earth and air energy as well. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Okay. Now we're gonna go to Scorpio. Is it 1:11 right now? Look, I started my live at 11:11, and now 1:11. That could be for Libra or Scorpio. You might want to be looking for 111, 11, 11:11, 1:11, 2:11, 3:11. Man, when I am in alignment, when I'm in the vortex, every time I look at the clock, it's a repetitive number. Every time. 555, 444, 211, 711, 311. It's so funny. I'm going to take a picture. I've been meaning to do this because I feel like if people could see how many signs are available to them when you pay attention, your mind would be blown. And I need to start taking a video of every time I check the clock what time it is. So, because it cannot be coincidence. It cannot. I know it's not, but it's only on the days that I'm in alignment that I feel good. And it'll be like every time I look at the clock, it just happens to always be those numbers, Maybe some of you feel that too. Okay. Scorpio. I heard very, very clearly, first things first, I'm the man, na, 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 na. I don't know the words to it. Ooh. It's Imagine Dragons. What are the lyrics to that stinking song? Thank you for the $10, Stephanie. What's the name of the song, though? Believer. No, it was Believer. Yeah, because I heard, hey, believer, believer. You're gonna make a believer out of someone, or someone. No, you're a believer. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I get a preparedness coming in Scorpio's energy, like getting prepared for something, because they also showed me someone getting ready to go out. Like, I don't know to do what, but like getting ready to take action, getting ready to move forward. And I got the word preparedness. And then that song started playing. But see, I had one image that was clear as day, and I had it, and I lost it. This happened the last time I did Scorpio's reading, like losing the message. Some of you are missing messages, or you missed a message. Like, you think you're communicating with someone, or they're communicating with you, but you've missed a message, or they've missed your messages or something. I cannot believe I lost that image. I almost want to go back into the meditation to try and retrieve it. I swear to God, that same thing happened last time I did Scorpio's reading. There's something in the energy Scorpio that either it's like you block it out or you're not seeing it. Like there's something trying to show itself to you, or you missed it. Thank you for the $5, Heather. Thank you for the $1.99, Lisa. Because that's the second time I've read for Scorpio where my mind went blank. Like, yeah. All right. So let's move forward. It was important too. That's what's killing me. I don't know. You have any brain farts or something, Scorpio? Like you find yourself forgetful, or I don't know. Or are you trying to block something out? Anyways, go look up the lyrics to that song because that may resonate with you. So you have the Ascendant and the 10th house of reputation. Although this one came out, I don't really feel this is for you, but I'll read it anyways. I feel like overall this energy is asking you to look at your worldview and how you express yourself, your affect, the role you play in your life and other people's lives, your attitude, body image, the likeness, okay? This is asking you to look for the likeness as opposed to the differences in other people. Because it only serves you when you're able to do that. When you are appreciating someone or focusing on the things that you like about them, then they often will show that part of them to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you attract out of people the responses that you're focused on in them. So if you're focused on the good of someone, they tend to be good to you. You know, vice versa. When you're focused on someone's character flaws or defects or the things that you don't like, you tend to pull defensive energy out of that person. It's like people can feel your intention, right? Like you don't even have to say anything, but be around someone and feel how they feel, you know, or get an inkling for how they feel about you, especially as a Scorpio. Some of you are very good at reading other people's body language, which is interesting because I got that in Cancer's reading. Some of you could be linked to a Cancer or have Cancer in your chart. But it's like that type of vibe coming in. Now, as a side note, something about your reputation is being highlighted here. Your achievements, your accomplishments, that being in the energy around you. The Six of Cups. So this talks about support in this deck. Being more supportive, having more support in your life, but it also talks about the past. How have you let the past affect who you are today, Scorpio? Ask yourself that question. How is that affecting who you are today? All right. Because I do feel like there's this past energy keeps showing up in Scorpio's reading, and somehow it is influencing your outlook on another person or life or you. They keep wanting to give me the very first lyrics to that song, Believer. What does he say? First things first. Does anybody know the first line of that song? I can't hear it clearly. The one you... Ooh. Anyways, if you know it, let me know. So let's see. First things first, I'm going to say all the words inside my head. Is that what he says? First things first, I'm going to say all the things inside my head. Huh. I honestly did not know that that was the lyrics. Okay. Maybe that resonates with you, Scorpio. Scorpio. No. Scorpio. I didn't mean to say it like that. Maybe that resonates with you. Maybe you're like, okay, I'm just going to say all the things in my head. You know, or you're dealing with someone that just always says whatever's on their mind. You could be that type of personality. Although, I don't know. Scorpio is usually very careful with what they communicate, how they communicate it. But you might be in this energy where you're just like, I'm going to say all the things. All the things. I'm going to look up all the lyrics. Because now I got to see what the rest of that song is about. Yeah, okay, but be careful because some of you got a silver tongue, okay? Or you're dealing with someone like that. Be careful, because you can't take words back. This is kind of a vengeful energy showing up, and it may be coming from you, it may be coming from people external to you, but it's stemming from a place of either fearing or feeling rejected or defeated. It's like a last stitch effort, you know, when you just feel like, oh, okay. Like I heard the F it. I heard F it. The word F it. Yeah, when you get to that point, like some of you getting to that point, you know, just like, whatever, I'm going to say the thing, do the thing, whatever. You know, it can't make it worse or different. Or you know, or dealing with someone like that has done that to you or is in that kind of energy, you know. There's something here that you're waiting for, and I feel like if you've been waiting for a long period of time, you're starting to get dejected is the word I'm getting. Not necessarily, well, it could feel like rejection to some of you if you've been waiting for a person especially, or waiting for something to come your way and it hasn't, and now it's now getting angry or upset about that. See, but this energy is calling you to make a decision and to follow your intuition. How do you feel? Where do you want to head? Where is this going? What do you think about that, Scorpio? Did you hear that? And don't get upset with me. I'm not saying you're going to be revengeful, but you might be having thoughts like that, you know, and we all have crazy thoughts sometimes. And if it's not like vengeful thoughts, then it's like I heard nasty gram. Uh-oh. A nasty gram. You know what a nasty gram is? It's like when you get like a text or an email or something from someone and it's like kind of nasty or mean, like the energy's nasty. Now I'm getting nasty boys don't mean a thing. So I'm just gonna straight out say it. If you're a Scorpio male, masculine Scorpio, I feel that is more than likely your energy right there. If you're a female Scorpio, feminine Scorpio, I feel you might be dealing with a masculine like that. Let me make the clear delineation because I don't feel like this is all lumped into one. I feel it's masculine, feminine energy. As evidenced by the Janet Jackson song. All right, so this person's Five of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. This is the competing energy. There could be a competing energy around this connection or conflict just in general. This person could be competing for attention, competing for your attention, or it's just like the struggle is real, okay, when it comes to something about this dynamic or person. It may not have anything to do with you, Scorpio. It could just be that this person is striving for something they want or struggling to get what they want. I heard a song, Don't Take It Personal. Don't take it personal, baby, 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 baby. Getting all kinds of songs. Don't take it personal. Some of you, this isn't even personal to you, and you're taking it personal and you're getting ready to take it there. It ain't even about you. Or it could be interchangeable, where this person's making something personal and it's not personal to them. If I was in your physical shoes, Scorpio, I would meditate this energy off of me immediately. I would place some space around me energetically and refocus my thoughts. Because you see, another person's energy can only impact you if you allow it, okay? If you invite it in. But I do feel that there's an invitation here on the table. Some of you might be inviting this in, energetically speaking, you know? So, interesting reading. Scorpio's readings have been so intriguing. Your last reading, oh gosh, that went really out. That went really left. A lot of you resonated with it, loved it, but I definitely got some hate comments on that. And hey, you know, if it doesn't resonate, don't get mad about it. Just, it's a general reading. It's not a private reading, guys. So if you don't feel it's your message or it rubs you the wrong way, then first of all, if it rubs you the wrong way, that might actually be a sign that it is resonating with you, because you don't get upset over things that don't apply to you. Just FYI. but still, don't force it. If this isn't you, don't force it. You know, wait for the next reading. I can't get any cards. All right, so you have traveling and awareness. There's some sort of awareness that needs to come out of the situation. And you know what it's about, Scorpio? It's about your role in the situation, what intentions that you hold, and how you're seeing or approaching this situation, this person, this energy, whatever. And then traveling. So I did say that some of you, I felt like we're getting ready to go somewhere, to go out. So some of you might actually be traveling or just ready to maybe travel or get out more. And then let me see what, thank you for the $5 super chat. Let me see what the guidance is. Okay, let's try again. I cannot read all of those, no. Some of you are really needing to guide yourself away from this energy. Oh, wow. This says vulnerability. This is confirmation that you are seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Do not let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative thing. Wow, so interesting. This is encouraging you to, one, follow your intuition rather than the rational, logical approach. It's interesting. And to allow yourself to be a little bit more vulnerable. All right. So you could be dealing with Capricorn energy. I have air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Let me see if I missed any super chats. Dang! Wow, $400 in super chats? Holy guacamole! That's amazing. Let me see. I think I missed some. Hold on real quick. Thank you for the $5, Heather. Appreciate you, girl. Oh, you gave me another $5. Thank you, Heather. Again. And another one. Thank you, Heather, again. And thank you, Lisa. Appreciate it. Someone said in the chat, guacamole. I know, right? Now I do want guacamole. I'm always get so hungry when I go live because I'm live for like hours. But also, just energy work in general is draining, and food always tastes really good afterwards. All right. I actually have guacamole too in my fridge. So, Sagittarius. Sorry, I have to pop out of this. Sagittarius, don't misplace your keys. Keep them on your wrist. Random. Oh, sorry. I had to say that. That's like for one of you. Okay. Okay, so Sagittarius. That was the first meditation I did where I had ringing in my ears, which happens a lot when I do readings because I'm increasing my vibration, which increases the energy flowing through me, which increases the pressure in my ear. But there's a higher level message here for Sagittarius. And it has to do with kind of releasing the need for a certain outcome and keeping your vibration high anyways. I did get a song, and what was the lyrics? I've been coming around this town on a corner. I've been coming around for way too long. You have a repetitive pattern going on in your life right now, Sagittarius, that's been going on for way too long. And you know what it is? It has to deal with not being able to keep your vibration high when shit hits the fan. Excuse my language. And needing to practice that a little bit more and expecting good things to come out of it, expecting things to line up anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, setting your expectations higher, even when it doesn't feel like it's going in that direction. Thank you for the $10, Bethany. Um, Also, maybe look up that song. I have no clue what that song is about, but there's something that's been way too long. And then they showed me a bunch of different images. They showed me a shower head, someone taking a shower. I don't know if like a shower's therapeutic to you or something. What else did I see? I saw someone's keys. I don't know why the keys were showing up, but I already told you that message. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Ah! Oh my gosh. You have 3 cards. So this is Piscean energy and Capricorn energy showing up. You could be dealing with those 2 zodiac signs. But this is like tapping into your psychic abilities, the unknown. That's what I was saying. It's like, first of all, listening to your intuition and knowing that even when things look off, that there's a higher purpose to it, okay? And not lowering your vibration by expecting bad things or beating yourself up if something goes bad or something goes wrong or awry. Why would I get the word awry? But okay. And just like knowing that everything happens for a reason, right? Because I feel like there's this desire to get like overly serious and maybe even a little rigid right now. And what you're being called to do is actually to keep it real. Yes, stay down to earth, but kind of surrender some of this angsty energy or this very serious energy to the universe. Because this card talks about letting go of baggage and being okay with not knowing something or not knowing everything, knowing that everything comes in divine order. Focusing more on your healing and your spirituality, especially if you're an intuitive Sagittarius or you have your own abilities. See, this is the shadow showing up. That's why I'm telling you this, Sag. Let's talk about the shadow of a Sagittarius. When you are in your shadow, you tend to be pessimistic, blunt, and sometimes self-righteous, or if it's not self-righteous, it's like not knowing when to ask for help, pretending you can take on everything, like you don't need anybody, you know, and honestly you don't, because you're a strong zodiac sign, but sometimes you do, you know, sometimes you do. There is that softer side. And now when you're in your high vibration Sagittarius, you are an inspiration, you know, fun to be around, driven, motivated, and right, usually right. So, I just heard, how do you want to play this? So, how do you want to play this? Let's see. There's something that's been played out. Like you done played out. It's played out. I don't know what that means, okay? Just whatever that means to you. The Queen of Wands. This is you. Okay, high vibing Sagittarius. Okay. So this is the shadow that showed up originally. And you might feel pulled into your shadow, right? And then here's the high vibing part of Sagittarius. There's that hawk again. I don't remember who I saw that hawk for in the prior reading. Look up the meaning of hawks, FYI. Here's the high vibrating Sagittarius outside my window. um, that is able to overcome that, okay? By staying focused on the things that make you feel passionate and creative and enthusiastic and loving. I'm not saying to deny your shadow, but I'm saying don't dwell in it this week. This ain't the week for it. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't get it. There's strength and weakness. There is strength and weakness. I don't even know if that makes sense, but that's what came to me. Oh, okay. So there's strength in allowing yourself to admit when you're feeling weak, when you're feeling in your shadow. You know, admitting when you do need a shoulder or a person, or when you're wrong even. Okay? So the Three of Cups here, Page of Wands, the Strength card. Didn't I just say strength? I got stuck on that word, and then I get the Strength card. So things are going to come together quite nicely here. You know, so stay strong, stay high vibrating. It's not what you think it is. If I was titling this reading, I would say it's not what you think it is. Okay? Like, you're going to shift past this, and there's emotional support available to you. There's help. I heard help is on the way. So there's a helpful energy around you, and available to you. If you could just see it from that perspective and know that even if you're not seeing it currently, that sitting in the belief that it is coming will reveal it to you. So some of you really pride yourself in being a strong ass woman, because I heard the words strong ass woman. Thank you for the $20, Kathleen. And or a man. I specifically heard woman. If you're a male Sagittarius, you might be dealing with a very strong-willed female, but take it as it resonates. It could also be you. You like pride yourself in that, right? And that's a strength, but it's also a strength to say when you're not feeling so strong, you know. The Nine of Cups is here. So whoever you're connecting with, they might have the finances that is needed, or some sort of success coming in the environment, in this person's environment. Like, this person is wanting to plan for their future, and they might be heavily focused on finances right now. Or it's like successful, feeling successful. If you're dealing with someone that has some sort of success coming in right now, view it in this way, Sagittarius, as a blessing, not just for them, but for you as well, because they're showing you what's also possible for you. Like, nobody else's success can take away from your successes. We all have unique paths. It's like celebrating other people's successes will help you be more successful. Okay? That's like kind of an off-the-wall message, but I feel like the need to celebrate other people's and your own successes. Anyways, this person has a little bit of distraction going on that may keep them from feeling successful as well. Or it's like this person gets a bit of success in their life and then they're looking to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. I can't tell if that's healthy or not, but I guess if you know the situation, you would know. But they're wanting success, whoever you're connecting with, because that word keeps coming up over and over and over and over again. Okay. So your guidance is to take it moment to moment. Oh my God, no way. No way. What does that say? What does that say? How am I going to sit here and say success is sex? Success. That word keeps coming up. Rewind it. That's literally what I said. And out pops what? The card of success. The card of success. Call it into existence, Sagittarius. That's how you call success into you. You speak it and then it occurs. You feel it, then it occurs. That's so crazy. All right, so let me see what the other guidance is. You are not alone. I have all of these cards. I swear I get the same 3 cards every time. And I've shuffled these and shuffled these. But this says, we are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, your friends, and guides. You will never walk alone. We walk right beside you. This is the supportive energy I felt was available to you. Let's remember that, okay? So, you could be dealing with a Pisces, Capricorn, Leo, Aries. Could be water as well, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Capricorn. Ugh. Hold up. I need to take a drink of water and take a brain break. Oh, I missed a bunch of super chats. Let me read those real quick. Then we're going to go to Capricorn. I should keep my laptop with me so I don't have to get up every time I want to scroll through the chat. That would have been smart, wouldn't it? Thank you again, Kathleen. $20. Thank you, and Falcon, for the 5. And Heather, again. Girl, you don't gotta send me any more money. Okay. Grab some to chew on over here. Sorry. Capricorn. I always forget that you guys can't see what I'm seeing. So like my screen, I can't even see me. All I see is comments. But sometimes when I watch it back, all of a sudden like my face just goes totally blank and I look like a complete idiot. And it's because I'm reading the chat. Yeah. Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn, this was a really interesting and quick message, but I heard the Pink Panther song started playing. Dun, dun, They were showing me panthers and then the color pink, and then the Pink Panther came through. So the Pink Panther always makes me think of like investigatory work or, doing your research, if nothing else, right? Because the Pink Panther's always out to solve something or figure something out, and so you might be in that energy or dealing with someone like that. They also showed me a glass. This is very specific, but take it as it resonates. It was a glass medicine bowl with, a glass, the thing you crush herbs and medicine with. I don't know what they call those. There's an actual name for them. And like somebody was crushing, and then I heard medicine man. So some of you might be, and then I heard medicinal use. Okay. Some of you got something for medicinal uses, but it's like shaman work or medicine man work, or some of you are healers, and you heal through nature path, N-A-T, natural path, natural remedies, okay? Or you could benefit from natural remedies, such as like herbs and like naturopathic medicine or something. It's just, I know it's a lot of variety of messages, right? But that's kind of what I'm feeling coming through for Capricorn. And I don't want to freak out one of my moderators at all, but I have to say this because I don't know why this is, so take it or leave it, girl. But I saw Rebel Angels Tarot in flash in my mind. I don't even know if you have any Capricorn in your chart. I don't really remember, or you're dealing with one. Sorry to like make it specific, but I'm not saying this reading is for you, but I'm saying that's what I saw. Take it or leave it. Some of you might want to check out her page as well. Well, you know what? Don't you do shaman work? Maybe that's why. Maybe that's what it is. I don't, but she does. Thank you for the $10, Claudia, if I didn't say that. Okay, so you have the North Node of Destiny and Taurus energy here. So Aquarian Taurus energy for some of you. This is talking about your soul school, your learning curve, fulfilling your purposes, maturing in the energy, if I can get that word out, while also staying practical, steadfast, and productive. So it's a high vibrating energy. I am so happy I'm getting these high vibrating messages this week, because last week was not at all the same. I think that this full moon leaving us is maybe helping all of the collective, but this is getting back on your feet or getting grounded, okay? And feeling good. And then I heard practice makes perfect, but I also heard practice what you preach. I still have the Pink Panther playing in the back of my mind. I have no idea why. It's interesting because I try to keep myself out of the readings, but it's hard because it's coming through me. So there's always going to be a piece of me in the readings because it would be impossible to separate the energy. But I have a hairdresser that's a Capricorn, and the name of her salon is the Pink Rhino. So it's so interesting that I got the Pink Panther. And I don't know why that's popping into my head. All right, so, the Nine of Swords. What are you stressing about, Capricorn? You're on your path. You're making you're making headway. You know, you are um, making progress is the words that I'm getting, but maybe it's not fast enough for you. Maybe you worry that the progress will slow down, or you're allowing, for whatever reason, stress to come in and affect you. And the guidance is hey, you know, you're looking at this the wrong way, or don't get overwhelmed in the energy because thinking that you're not on your path. Or you know what I get a sense of is like, I'm not doing good enough, or I'm not doing enough, or I need to do more, or this sense of like constant obligation almost, or you're pushing, but you're kind of pushing beyond what's necessary. Like it's almost like chill pill. Take a chill pill with your mental energy. You're doing more than enough, just enough, let it flow. Because some of you are getting all in your head, like thinking you need to know every detail, like the Pink Panther, you know, like um, needing to know all of the angles and what everybody's doing, or like what all of the details, like you're like too detail oriented or something. Or that's a caution, I should say. All right, Queen of Wands, King of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Sun. And I'll keep that at the bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles. So Capricorn, first of all, there's passion here. There is emotion. There is love. But I heard for some of you, there's also regret showing up, whether that's within you or another person. Some of you, it's like you're doing just fine, but you're connecting with an energy or a person that is kind of emotionally stressed out or stressing you out, possibly. But I feel like it's intertwined, though. I don't feel like you can separate your energy from this person's energy. Well, we're all intertwined with each other because we are all the collective in individual forms, but we're all intermingled to some degree. It's almost like this energy, Capricorn, of thinking that you can separate yourself from what the collective is feeling, as if it's not going to impact you, but you are a part of the collective. So, do you know what I'm saying? Like, um, that was so specific. Like, observing others or what others are going through, and somewhat separating yourself from that, which is fine because you shouldn't be taking on other people's energy or problems. But at the same time, in your observance of them, you are also part of it. Does that make sense? Just in the simple act of observing, you are a part of. Oh, this is so high level. I feel like this might be just for a few of you. I mean, anyways, for the rest of you, there is a desire, I think, to feel more passion and emotion, but you have so much clarity coming in and so much love around you. And it's like they're giving me the song, Don't Worry, Be Happy. Be happy. Especially that part, be happy. It's like clarity's coming. Now I have another song coming through. The sun will come out tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow. And whoever you're connecting with, like I said, they may have some stressors going on, and that's what this is about. But like in your observation of someone else's stress, you somewhat are also absorbing it or a part of it or something. This person I heard is breaking free from that, though, you know, feeling a little bit lighter in their energy, even though they might be going back and forth between being like extroverted and introverted, wanting to get out, then not wanting to do anything. Like there's some bouncing back and forth here going on. Especially when they get all in their head, because now I have zombie playing in my head. What's in your head? What's in your head? In your head, zombie. Oh, that reminds me of Scorpio's reading, right? Because there was that lyric in Scorpio's reading about, I'm just going to say what's on my mind. Some of you, if you have Scorpio in your chart, check that reading out. All right. So, could be dealing, oh, wait, let's get some guidance. I was like, I guess I just decided that's the end of that. Let's get some guidance for you. The source. And traveling. See, again, I have all of these cards, all of these possibilities, and I keep getting the same cards. So, the source. This is a reminder that you are connected to all that is and everything that's before you. And you can't not be connected to it. Just by your simple observation of life, you are connected to it. You know, anything you give focus to becomes a part of you in some way. And all the more reason to be mindful about what you give focus to, right? But I got a side note message about the source of income. Happiness is the source of income you're looking for. Happiness is the source of abundance that you're looking for. Or it's like, when you get happy, then the income comes, or something like that. This person's guidance is traveling, needing to get out of their head. I see them trying to do that, but then kind of going back and forth. They're showing me like a turtle that pokes its head out, goes back into the shell, pokes its head out, goes back into the shell. Needing to get out more. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting more of that song. Go check out that song, Zombie. Like, the source of someone's frustration or pain is all in their head. Or yours. Oh my gosh, I just got this card. So what are you doing with the Sagittarius? This says, you are not alone. We are here for you. We never left through all the sadness and loneliness. However, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, your friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We are right beside you. Really? Okay. So, I just keep getting this part of the song. In their tanks, in their bombs, in your head. They are fighting. It's in your head. In your head. Somebody's really in their head. Fighting with themselves in their head or something. Anyways. Alright, so you could be doing it with the Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces. All right, let's do Aquarius. I love that song, by the way. I love that singer. I liked her voice, her tone of voice. You can't not sing the Cranberries without trying to emulate her voice. It's like impossible. You know? And she has a very specific voice. Very specific. But I always thought it was fun to sing her songs when I would do like karaoke and stuff. Aquarius. Thank you, Hermit. Thank you. Zanadia? I'm not sure I said that right. Sorry. I'm doing it again. I'm reading comments looking like an idiot because I don't know what my face looks like. All right, Aquarius. I felt like I was playing with my hair. Aquarius. Sorry. That was like bothering me. Do you guys remember when I did, well, if you're new to me, you don't. I have a video. It's on my Facebook. I need to make a compilation video of all the crazy things that have happened to me. But there was one video in particular where you could literally see my hair and it was like bending and twisting and it looked like someone was playing with my hair. And I just happened to catch it on video and a viewer pointed it out. And I don't know why I'm bringing that up, but some of you have spirit around you, like literally spirits. Well, we always have spirits around us and we're surrounded by it. But but you know, you get what I mean. Like, I feel like a supportive energy, but that popped into my head again, and then I started feeling like, again, my hair is being played with. But, or you might just like playing with your hair, or you like when someone plays with your hair, or whatever. Maybe you're sitting there playing with your hair right now. I don't know. That's a nervous twitch that I have, and you guys know I'm an Aquarius, where and I've always done it, even since I was little. I used to always pick a piece of hair. My mother does this too. And then you twirl it, and I would just sit and twirl my hair. I don't know. It's an ADD thing, I think. I don't know. I also always shake my foot. I don't know if you guys notice in my videos, sometimes my upper body is shaking. It's not because I'm nervous. It's because I have tics, like restless leg syndrome. So some of you also, since I'm speaking of this, obviously Aquarius, you might also have some weird tics or something. And that could just be validation for you that this is for you or dealing with someone like that, okay? But the actual messages, let's get to that. The actual messages that I got the word royal, and they just kept repeating it in many different ways. They showed me royal blue. Oh, purple. Okay, royal purple. They showed me crown royal, which is a whiskey, I think. They showed me royal flush, like in cards. And they just kept saying royalty. They showed me a crown. And so I'm like, okay, that's the message, royal. I don't know if the color purple or blue or crown royal or you like cards. Oh, I'm a tarot card reader, whatever. Or you were royalty in a past life or royalty. I'm not trying to blow your ego up either. But that is what the message that I got, okay? Let's see what the tarot has to say. Royalty. I know that purple is my favorite color. I don't know why. I just always been drawn to the color purple. But I like royal blue too. But, okay, Aquarius. Oh, that came out, but I don't feel that that is correct for you. So one card. Virgo energy and Chiron. I got two cards anyways. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo or have Virgo somewhere in your birth chart. And or this is just the influencing energy. So this is about healing. This also talks though about healing powers, having growth, making amends, soothing your energy, releasing your personal development, letting go of inherited issues. It talks about forgiveness. Forgiveness being a superpower, the ability to let go being a superpower. It is the most beautiful gift that you can give to yourself, is to allow yourself to go into a forgiving, healing energy and understand that sometimes when people lash out, their plight is really just pain being expressed in an unhealthy way. And if you walk around and you take everybody's issues personal, or even how they treat you personal, and you make it about you, then it's hard to stay in a clear energy, and it's even harder to forgive. But when you understand that everything that people say and do, even when it's directed towards you, is about them, how they're feeling in that moment, how they're feeling about themselves, and very little to do with you, then now you have the power to be able to easily forgive, because you can see that they're struggling, that they're coming from a place of insecurity or hate or pain that they haven't healed. And you can see that from a different vantage point. Now, that's called self-awareness. And some of my Aquarians are healers, and that's how you heal. You heal by seeing the wholeness and even the broken. You know, you heal by not holding on to things or holding people accountable for their misgivings, you know. That type of energy is coming through. Easier said than done, right? So much easier said than done. I get it, Aquarius. Because there's this other part of you that wants to be really critical, and it's coming from a place of kind of being triggered or being critical about yourself. This is almost exactly the message that I got in the You versus Them. Definitely check that reading out. Anyways, I feel like some of you are in this space right now, Aquarius, where you're ready to just kind of allow things to go, to let go, to be more loving and forgiving of others. And that's royalty. That's what it is, royalty. You ever meet a person that's gone through like a really hellish experience or life, but yet they hold such love in them still. Like they didn't let life beat them up and make them cruel and mean. Instead, they like somehow become more loving because of it. That's called transmutation. That's what Aquarians are called to do as part of your spiritual path, and just simply being born as an Aquarius sun, my sun signs in particular, but also moon, Venus, rising, you know. It's to hold that love and transmute the hate. But if you're in a lower vibration Aquarius, you're going to know, because you know what you'll feel instead of that? You'll feel justified, critical, self-righteous, angry. That's how you know when you're not in alignment. Anytime you feel those emotions, you know you're not in alignment. You know it, because you came here for something bigger than that. Like, I'm not saying that you're immune to being in your shadow, We all have a shadow, but you cannot live there and stay in alignment as an Aquarius. You cannot. Like some signs thrive in their shadow. My water sign people tend to do very well in the shadow and still make light out of it, you know, but Aquarians, you don't have that same ability or it brings you down a lot faster than it would other zodiac signs. You know what I'm saying? Like instant karma, instant karma, instant karma. I have had to learn this the hard way as an Aquarius because I got a shadow for sure. My Lilith is in Pisces. And I have Mars in Scorpio. Talk about a shadow, right? But every time I have taken it there, I instantly got my ass handed to me by life. Instantly. Instantly. Like I didn't even get a hall pass. I feel like some zodiac signs, sometimes I watch people and I'm like, why is universe always giving them a hall pass? I do one negative thing, think one negative thought, and I get slapped. It's like the universe comes in and says, Aquarius, bam. No, you're not the one. Like, other people can go there, but you can't. Snap out of it. You know what I'm saying? It kind of sucks. But it keeps you in check, right? So you have the Hierophant coming out. This is talking about your blessings. It's talking about relations, commitments, your belief structures. Your belief structures, Aquarius. All of that being highlighted this upcoming week. You know what this also is? This is taking the higher road. This is taking the higher road. Needing to take the higher road without the need to be right. That's Aquarius's shadow. Aquarius's shadow is they love to be right. Because you usually are, but you're not always, you know. Let's see. The Empress. The King of Wands. Wow. Ooh, and the Wheel. Karma. Wasn't that what we were just talking about? So, hold your composure. Know your worth. Stand in your confidence. Okay? This is being soft. This is being patient. This is being loving, even when faced with this energy, which can be self-righteousness. I heard indignation. So, see these very two different sides to Aquarius? There's the soft, healing, Empress energy. And then there is this fierce side. Yeah, that's fierce. But it's also a bit temperamental and doesn't know when is when. And so taming the beast, Aquarius. But I do feel like you have good timing here. So a lot of you are getting into this energy of, you know, really exuding what it is that you want to receive from others by holding yourself accountable to doing things that make you feel good, but also make others, well, I don't want to get into that territory. It's not your job to make other people feel good. It's your job to hold love and feel good about self. But I feel like a lot of you are doing that. So I feel Aquariuses, for the most part, are in the higher vibration right now because you've done some sort of healing, okay? There's something unexpected here, though, coming in. What's that about? Oh, okay. I am not supposed to talk about that. I don't know why. There's a surprise here. I guess it's a good surprise. Maybe you're supposed to be genuinely surprised. Here's the other thing. Aquariuses are very curious. Very curious zodiac sign. This reminds me of Capricorn's reading with the Pink Panther. So curious that sometimes you spoil your own surprises. Like you want to be right so much so, or you like to like be like, I knew that was coming, or I know that's happening, I know what you're up to, to the point that you spoil some surprises that the universe really wants it to be genuinely a surprise. So like I was gonna read that card to see what it was, and I got my hand slapped energetically, kind of. Not really, because spirit's loving, but it was like, there's no message there. We're not gonna go there. So I guess you get to find out, like everyone else on this earth, when it actually happens. So funny. I know exactly what that. No, I don't. I think I know what that's about, but I know what they're saying because I'm always forever like I can't ever let anything be a surprise. I'm always like trying to read the situation, read the room. Anyways, Six of Swords and Temperance. So whoever you're connecting with, there might be some emotional distance between you and them. Okay, this person's at an impasse, is what I heard, where they need to make some decisions, right? And I do feel like this person is kind of going back and forth, wanting to prioritize themselves in their life before they prioritize another, which I actually think is a healthy thing. My dogs are about to go crazy because the FedEx guy is here. They're headed towards the Three of Cups, which is being more supportive or needing more support possibly in the environment. For some of you, it could be a reconciliation energy, especially if you had a falling out, because I caught a falling out energy in the you versus them. So for those of you that had a fallout, there might be some forgiveness needed around that situation, and this person kind of trying to decide whether they want that or not, really. I think it's it's on their mind. And for those of you who did not have a fallout, it's just like this person's only placing a little bit of distance so that they can reframe their thinking or gather themselves or get themselves together or something. So don't take it personal, because I don't feel that it's personal to you. This person has stress. They got stress. Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius. Or someone with Sag placements. They're dealing with maybe a lot of stress and needing to tune in, and the way that they're doing that is being a little bit distant, by being a little bit distant. And then your guides are saying receptivity. Be receptive. Be open. Be open to not knowing and truly letting the universe deliver something to you without you trying to manifest it, without you obsessing over it, and without you knowing. That's what wants to come through. All right, so the guidance is, I knew this card was going to come out. Y'all, my dream state has been absolutely insane lately. I don't know if my fellow Aquariuses, y'all having some crazy dreams, but around that full moon, I could not, oh my God, I cannot even explain how vivid the dreams were. And I say that because your guidance card is Dream Talk. Oh, I got 711 likes. That's what's up. This says your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. So pay attention to your dreams. I've been noticing a lot of synchronicities between my dream state and what's happening in my wake state. And also, as a fellow Aquarius, I've been noticing a lot of repetitive numbers. So pay attention. And what are you paying attention to? When you see signs, stop and ask yourself, what are you thinking about right then and there? And what intentions did you set prior to that moment? Pay attention to your thoughts. All right, Pisces. Pisces, I heard right on time, right on target. Okay, that was clear as day. So I don't know, something's coming right on time or right on target. And I heard, and I don't really care for this song, but I heard Crash Into Me by Dave Matthews Band. Maybe check that song out. I've gotten that song before, and I can't remember if it was for you or not, but I think it was. I think there was an entire reading about that song, if I remember correctly. But it's just like something's right on target, right on time, right on target, right on time. That's all I kept hearing. So I guess trust in divine timing, and if you're worried that you're not going to meet like some sort of deadline or that you're not going to get something right, there's a reminder, I guess, that things are right on target, or that it will line up. Because I also saw all of the chakras, you know, like someone meditating, and the chakras were realigning or lining up like this. Some of you might benefit from Reiki or realigning your chakras through the use of meditation or energy work. If you don't know what that is, I highly recommend looking it up, because I do energy work on myself. I don't do it on other people. But I do clear my own energetic chakras and fields, and you have no idea how good you can feel if you've never done that. Like that, I used to think that was maybe not even real, okay? Because to me, it was unfathomable until I had my own awakening and I started to learn how to move energy out of my body. And like when you come out of energy work, you feel light as a feather. Like you feel youthful. I don't know, clear, like smooth, like almost that there's no separation between you and the environment. Like the denseness of the physical body, when there's a lot of blocked energy, will have you feeling fatigued. You notice you feel heavy when your energy is off. There is a sense of heaviness, and we usually call this aging, and most people think that just happens with aging. You just start to feel tired and your memory goes and you feel fatigued, right? That's normal. And I'm saying, if you cleared your energy fields, no, not really. You were meant to have vitality from birth to death. Like literally, I'm not saying you're not meant to live in the physical body forever. And eventually it is time's up, but you were meant to have vitality throughout your life. Um, but if you don't clear your energy, clear your mind, if you don't pay attention to the way that you think about your body, what you tell yourself about your body, then it's easy to lose sight of that. It's easy to forget that. So I guess I'm saying this like a long rant, Pisces, about needing to do some energy work, clearing your energetic fields, and notice the difference, right, between before and after. Even just simple meditation can help clear, especially the crown chakra. Um, some of you are energy workers, and I'm like, you're like, I already know. Which is great. If you already know, great. But see, this message is also about vitality and revitalizing yourself, okay? And stop thinking that, like, pay attention to what you think about your body and what you say about yourself, what you say about your body. Are those thoughts serving you or not? Ask yourself that question. Does it make you feel good when you think those thoughts or not? That's how I always know if a thought is accurate and in alignment with my higher self's knowing. If I think it and it feels awful, not in alignment with what my higher self knows. If I think it and it feels good, in alignment. Easy way to tell, right? So, for example, if you're thinking negatively about someone and then you also notice that you're stressing out, that your energy is low, that's because the way you're thinking about that person is not in alignment with how their higher self or your higher self sees it, or the truth of the matter. Like, once you understand that, it's really easy to discern what's for you and what's not for you, what thoughts help you and what thoughts hinder you. And life will just take it from there. You know what I'm saying? Like, the universe will just take it from there. Thank you for the $5, Danica. Oh my gosh, I got the second. I got the second house out again. This is your, who else got the second house? Aries. Some of you could be connecting with Aries or have that in your chart. This is highlighting your material world, your possessions, your worthiness, your sense of worthiness, vitality, like I said. But also talks about security and obviously money being highlighted. So something about your vitality and your assets being connected. That's always the truth too. That's always the truth too. Like, your abundance, what you obtain in life is always connected to how much life or vitality you're allowing to flow through you at all times. And the way we cut ourselves off from allowing it to flow through us is by thinking a lot of thoughts that are not in agreement with our higher self, negative, icky, toxic energy thoughts. Anyways, so you have this, the 10 of Cups and assets. So this actually looks really beautiful. It's like the happier and more fulfilled you are, the more the money comes, you know, or the more the things you want come. This is highlighting the second house. Because some people are like, well, that person's happy because they're rich. And I say, no, they're rich because they're happy. You know, like, I'm not saying all rich people are happy, but most people obtain wealth through following their happiness, through following their higher self, their creativity, whatever. Of course, there's other ways to gain money in the 3D, but if it's not done in the right way, it always is taken back, or it doesn't stay for long. You know, like people who get a bunch of money and then all of a sudden it's gone. You know, or like they get a bunch of money, but then something breaks in the house, and so all that money has to go to repair it. That's because they haven't done the work of being able to hold on to the vibration. And so it comes in, it comes out, comes in, comes out, comes in, comes out. A lot of people living like that, maybe some of you possibly. But it's changing your mindset, right? So changing your mindset, Pisces, to a more abundant, consistent mind frame. And that being the key to like abundance coming and then continuing to flow and continuing to flow. And also well being, physical health, continuing to flow to you, vitality because of the changed mindset. So, what is the deal? Why am I talking so much? Oh my gosh, I've been on here for forever. I guess you guys needed to hear that. I'm not sure. 7 of Wands. Wow, the Tower. See, because some of you feel like this need to guard or protect, like fearing that something's going to come in and take what you've earned or take your well-being from you or take from you. And maybe in prior experiences, you did have that experience where things were taken from you or you felt that way. But it's like if you guard against that, you actually call it into you. So instead, know this. No one can assert themselves into your experience without your allowance. And when you feel abundant and you can stay consistent, nobody can take that from you. Nobody can take that from you. No one. Because some of you are like waiting for the shoe to drop or something, and you're accidentally calling that into you when you don't need to. I'm getting a very protective energy here. There also might be something unexpected coming in the environment, which I felt that in Aquarius's reading. Some of you could be connecting with an Aquarius. Because I hear guard against, protect against. But I feel like this does not have the ability to destroy your happiness the way you think it does, or something like that, unless you let it. Now, if you let this Tower energy affect you and pull you down, and then the struggle will be real because you're creating the struggle. You know, it's mindset. I just keep getting mindset, mindset, mindset. Where's your mind at? Look towards that, the future instead. Also, I feel like this Tower is releasing some friction or burdens that may be going on. Let me see, the person you're connecting with is the Empress. So whoever you're connecting with, Pisces, they're trying to take better care of themselves or needing to. Really, something for the push. They're pushing for something. Oh, okay. Sometimes I feel like this person can be a bit pushy in the energy, but it's because they care. Isn't that a weird message? It's like they're pushy because they care. I don't feel like you like that too much, though. Or, I don't know. Hold on a second. Ugh. For some reason, I keep feeling like I need to itch my nose. Excuse me. Sorry. First of all, I've been sitting for 3.5 hours, but I really felt like I had to itch my nose or blow my nose. I don't know. Anyways, I kind of get a feeling too, Pisces, that you want this person to take better care of themselves. I just keep hearing that. Take better care of yourself, or take care of yourself. That's all I keep hearing. Or you need to take better care of yourself, because actually your energy is looking a little bit more unstable than this person. Only if you let it, though. Only if you let it. This person is like trying to patiently wait for something to come into fruition that they're somewhat fixated on, and it has to deal with like a new beginning as well. And it could be related to a home or family. Let's see. You have experiencing. So Pisces, it's like, let past experiences help you learn, but don't define yourself by past experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't continue to expect the worst just because you've had the worst in the past. Like, break the chain of that type of thinking. Let's see, this person really change, totality, and isolation. Let's see what these say. Slow down in the energy as well. Like I said, clear your energetic fields. I'm feeling like that's going to be really important. This person is waiting on some sort of change. And in the meantime, they might be self-isolating or wanting to isolate. Or some of you have been in isolation from this person. So, let's get a guidance card and leave it there. Vulnerability. Oh, some of you dealing with a Scorpio. This says, this is confirmation that you are seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Wow. Isn't that what I was just saying? Like, don't guard against, don't expect. Watch where your expectations are. And then I got that card. So, anyways. Oh, zodiac signs you might be dealing with. Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn. And I felt Aquarius as well. So, I'm going to leave you guys there. I want to say thank you so much for all of the congratulations. I never get to read the chat when I'm live, but I do always go back and read it once it takes a few days for it to publish, but I'll go back and read it. So thank you for all the congratulations though, and all of your support and all of the super chats, and for hanging out with me for 3.5 hours every Sunday. I love it. I love it, and I love you guys. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram too if you don't. And more to come. So the rest of the you versus them readings will be out later this week. I'm wishing you guys the very best. Till next time, my friends. Namaste.